do take a lot of ESL students in, particularly at the graduate level, less so at the undergraduate level, and they face much greater barriers than our domestic students. It's not just language, it's also culture. The expectations that we have here that we assume they're not aware of. Right? And already undergraduate programs, particularly in a lot of cases, students have coming with an idea of what they think they're doing, which is probably largely wrong, but they have no other experience. Right? They don't know what it's going to mean to come here and study. Right? So we have students, and through communication, some of that can be mitigated. This is what you're going to be learning and doing. But that's even a bigger barrier for students coming from another environment, another culture, where perhaps they thought it was going to be this. Now you're telling me not only is the language different, but I'm actually doing this on top of that. So especially if we're getting to a level in the university, perhaps there's going to be more student-centered learning and working on complex issues and problems, higher levels of thinking in terms of Bloom's taxonomy. Those are even greater barriers, because not only there aren't textbooks. Right? That's not being taught of a textbook. I can't find a translation of that easily, and it isn't easily translated. Right? A lot of textbook knowledge is explicit knowledge. How do I translate the implicit knowledge of an instructor or assistant? And if that's where we're putting a little more time, a little bit more of our curriculum into that kind of work, that's an even bigger challenge for students with English as a second language.